What's something people don't know about the history of the Philippines? The year was 1521. Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan, leading a Spanish expedition, landed on the shores of what we now know as the Philippines. He had sailed west, seeking a new route to the Spice Islands. Magellan encountered a land of diverse islands and cultures. He encountered Raja Humabon, the ruler of Cebu, and successfully converted him and his followers to Christianity. This victory fueled Magellan's ambition to bring the entire archipelago under Spanish dominion. However, not all were as welcoming of the newcomers. Lapu-Lapu, the chieftain of Mactan, a small island near Cebu, fiercely resisted Magellan's attempts at conversion and subjugation. He saw the Spaniards as a threat to their way of life and refused to bow to their demands. This clash of wills culminated in the Battle of Mactan on April 27, 1521. Armed with spears, bows, and their indomitable spirit, Lapu-Lapu and his warriors fought bravely against the heavily armed Spanish forces. The battle raged on the shores of Mactan. Despite their superior weaponry, the Spaniards were overwhelmed by the sheer determination of Lapu-Lapu's warriors. Magellan himself fell in battle, struck down by Lapu-Lapu's forces. The Battle of Mactan marked the first significant Filipino resistance against foreign invaders. It showcased the courage and fighting spirit that would define the Filipino people's struggle for independence in the centuries to come. The victory at Mactan delayed Spanish colonization. It proved that the Filipinos were not easily conquered. Lapu-Lapu became a symbol of Filipino resistance. He exemplified the courage and love for freedom that resonated throughout the archipelago's history. Following Magellan's defeat, Spain did not immediately relinquish its ambition to conquer the Philippines. In 1565, Miguel López de Legazpi, a Spanish conquistador, arrived in Cebu. Legazpi, unlike Magellan, opted for a more diplomatic approach. He established alliances with some local rulers, exploiting existing rivalries between different tribes. This strategy proved successful, and Legazpi was able to establish the first permanent Spanish settlement in Cebu, marking the beginning of Spanish colonization. Legazpi's arrival ushered in a new era for the Philippines. The archipelago, previously a tapestry of independent villages and kingdoms, found itself under the control of a distant European power. Legazpi's expedition, unlike Magellan's, aimed to claim the islands for the Spanish crown and establish a lasting presence. He recognized the strategic importance of the islands as a gateway to trade with Asia. Legazpi's rule, while significant, was not without its challenges. Local revolts were common. However, the Spaniards, with their superior weaponry and alliances with local rulers, were able to maintain control. This marked the beginning of over 3 centuries of Spanish rule, a period that would profoundly shape the Philippines' cultural, political, and religious landscape.